This video is for Higher Graphic Communication assignment for 2022, which is the Dune Digger toy. In this video, we are looking at creating the hook, which can be found on datasheet 5. Now, looking at the hook on the datasheet, you can see that it has given us a profile and it has given us a path. So we are going to use sweep along a path to create the hook. The first thing we're going to do is look at creating the profile. So we're going to go on to Inventor. We're going to go to File, New, make sure that we select Metric and then Standard Millimeters. Once we've got a new screen up, we're going to start a 2D sketch and we're going to select the XY plane. First thing we're going to do is look at creating the profile for our sweep along a path. So you can see that we have a semicircle here with a radius of 9. So I'm going to use the circle tool and click the green dot in the middle of my axis, and I'm going to make a diameter of 18. I'm then going to use the line tool to go from one edge of the circle to the other edge of the circle, trimming the bottom so that we're just left with our kind of semicircle. And then we can now just finish the sketch. So we've got a semicircle. Now, in order to create a sweep along a path, we need to make sure that the path is on a perpendicular plane to our profile. So we want the plane to be running down the centre. So going through our origin folder, find the plane that runs down the centre. So in this case, it is the YZ plane, and turn on the visibility. So you can see that it's running down the centre of our profile. Next, what we're going to do is start a sketch on this plane, and we're going to start drawing our path from this point, which is kind of what was the centre of our circle. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a line from the centre of our circle along 35, like so. So we've just created this kind of point here. We now need to get the centre of this circle, so we can see that that's going to be an additional 25, so that we can then draw a circle at 50. So I'm going to take my line tool again, and at the end of my 35 I'm going to draw another 25, and I'm going to draw a circle at the end of that 25 to 50, like so, and I can just delete that 25 line. Now this circle has a cutout on it, and we can see that from the kind of middle point we have a degree of 45. So again, I'm going to use the line tool. Here to here would be 90 degrees, and then we just need to add on 45. So we're going to do 135 degrees. And I'm just going to stop until it hits that point. Now we can look at trimming kind of this part of the circle, and we can delete that line at 35. We now have a little curve here at a radius of 15, so again we're going to use fillet and change it to 15, and we're going to click our circle and our 35 line to give us this curve. And once we've done that, we're going to finish the sketch. Now it's a case of sweeping the profile along the path. So I've clicked sweep and I've selected my profile, and then I'm going to click path and I'm going to select my path and press OK. And now we've got our sweep along a path. Next thing we're going to do is create the little part at the front that will allow us to join it to the cab. So we already have a centre axis found, so I'm just going to start another sketch on that centre axis so that I can start drawing this kind of front hook part. So looking at the front hook, we can see that the internal is a radius of 7. We have 20 wide. Here to here is going to be 8, and that the outer circle is 15. So we're going to start off by finding the center point of our circle. So we're going to find the center point, and we can see that the center point is 70 from the center point of this circle to the center point of this circle. So again, I can project the geometry of that circle so that I can draw a line from this point out at 70. And there we've got our center point to start drawing our circles. So the first circle we're going to draw is 14, like so. And then we're going to draw a larger circle at our 30. So draw a circle at 30, like so. Now where the profile for our sweep along a path hits our circles, we're just going to draw a straight line down to hit both of those, and then we can just trim the 30 circle away so that we've kind of got this straight edge. Next, we need to create the angle, so we can see that it's 110 between both of the points. So what we're going to look at doing is making it 55 from the centre. So using my line tool, I can see that right now this is at 90 degrees. And we want to take 55 away from that. So we're taking it from this point and we're going to go 55 back. So we're going to make it 35. So line, center point, change my angle to 35. And then just click when it hits that 30 circle. And again, same with the bottom. I'm going to go 90, and then I'm going to this time add on 35 so that I've got 145 degrees, and again just get that so that it hits that 30 circle. Once we've done that, we can look at tidying it up. So again, I'm going to use trim, and I'm going to just trim off any excess parts so that we are left with this shape here. So we've got our kind of 30 circle with a kind of flat back, and then our 14 circle in the middle, and it's been cut off both at their 55 angle. Once we've done that, we're just going to extrude it, and we're going to extrude it to a distance of 20, but making sure that it's symmetric, so it's coming out both ways, like so. And then we can just turn off the visibility of the plane, and that is the hook finished. So we can now go to File, Save As, and save it somewhere safe.